Cinco seis.
Welcome everyone to the CanadaGuns Talk Show, episode 49, summer wrap up. I'm your host, Nick Rover. I did not blow myself up.
It's important to have goals.
Well, yeah, I didn't blow myself up. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We actually have people in the show. It's not just going to be Janitor and I. Actually, that was one of the funnest shows we've had in a while, so you guys can probably start fucking off or something.
Goodbye then.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, we actually have people here. Crazy has been all over. Elixir was in anti-GAT states.
Yep.
And then the Alberta boys were up to shenanigans with 3-gun and shit, weren't you?
Pure shenanigans.
3-gun shenanigans.
3 pieces of flare each.
Let's do some updates. We've got the best updates. I think Elixir should talk about the anti-gun state that he went to.
I was in New York for 2 weeks and visited my fiance, so that's really it. Nothing all that special. Aside from guns being the Antichrist.
Did somebody like ask you if you had guns and then try to arrest you?
No.
Did you go to the Beretta Gallery or the Holland and Holland Gallery in New York City?
I didn't even know those were there.
Damn it.
I definitely would have if I knew, but...
Shame on you.
Did you get your belly swabbed in the airport to see if you were explosive?
No. I did get asked what the purpose of my trip was, and when I bought my tickets, when I was picking up my luggage on my way back last night.
Oh.
Yeah. That seems like a really odd time to be asking me.
Huh. So they didn't know you were coming back home? They thought you were coming in from somewhere else?
I don't know.
Now, what was the why were you in America for the last 2 weeks?
Because my fiance lives in New York, so...
No, but I mean, like, yeah, they're asking you that when
Oh,
you're coming back into Canada, like...
Just, yeah, I'm visiting my girlfriend. Fuck off.
You're supposed to tell them, I do what I want, and walk away.
And started screaming, am I being detained?
Oh boy.
I am a freeman of the land!
Oh wow. That'd be a really bad idea.
You never know till you try.
Yeah, I'll definitely try next time.
Yeah. I make sure to wear extra short shorts so you can display your massive dong.
Yeah, I can do that one.
Get that T-shirt that has like the 4th Amendment on the inside of it and things that only show up on X-rays.
Oh my god. Adriel, you go now.
All right, let's see. What do I got here? Shot some Chaz 3-gun. Can't remember how I did. It was fun. Just this last weekend here, we did Prairie Fire Shoot, which was this one of the bigger 3-gun matches in the country. There's the Lone Butte one in BC. I'm not sure how big the Ontario ones are. There's Valcartier, that runs 3 matches a year. There's Rock Cut, but I'm not sure how many people go out to those ones. Prairie Fire had about 100 people, and I think Lone Butte is right around there as well. Let's see. Met some listeners of Slamfire Radio. Met some people who know me from Hunting Gear Guy, which is kind of fun. Let's see. In terms of like how I did for the match, pretty okay. I'm not too I thought it was all right. I got 20th in my division, which was TAC Ops, which is the biggest division. Shotgun and pistol were fine. My rifle glass, where is it? I don't even know where it is. I've got a primary. Oh, there it is. I've got a primary arms 1 to 6, and the glass got all fucky on it. So that really killed me on the long range one. I was right around the 60 percentile mark, kind of for the whole match. But in the long range one, I was 27%. So that really hurt my match. Yep.
Should have went with Vortex.
Should have went with Vortex. Well, they've both
man,
got
should've
lifetime
gone
warranties.
with,
So
Vortex, the Chinese version of Vortex.
the Vortex. What about like a good Ecotech? You know, those are pretty good too. I hear. No, I'll send it back for warranty. I'm just looking at my options for running optics on my backup AR right now. I've got a Spark Red Dot, or I've got this super old Tasco that used to be on my dad's BLR. I think I might run this bad boy right here.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
all you
looking
need,
for some
baby.
rings.
That's
I need
all
some
you
real
need.
high rings. What's that?
That's all you need, baby.
I think so. I think a good 4 times fixed should be fine.
And you can also tell all these youngins back in your day, this is all you needed. I could shoot 700 yards with this scope and hit a deer's ass hairs.
Yeah. Well, my dad's never been that accurate with this with this rifle, so I doubt. Somehow, I doubt I'm going to get the. Well, I mean, it's a fucking crosshair. Who cares, right? I'll run it at the next 3-gun match, and we'll see how I do.
So what you need to do is you need to mount that on flip mounts.
Oh, God, yeah, if you could find any of them.
Well, I got
Oh,
some
yeah.
see-throughs. Does that count?
Oh, what
You
dear
need to
God.
mount those see-throughs on flip mounts.
Just trying to like bastardize like some rings because this one didn't have the little clampy deal. I'm just looking for.
Take some duct tape and wrap it around the scope, and then clamp the rings on the duct tape section, and you're good to
This is
go.
gonna be beautiful right there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna be screwing around with while you guys are talking about what you guys did. I also did an article on the A5, using the A5 for a 3-gun, because there are no articles on it, and I wanted to write one. So I thought it
I
was
saw
kind
that
of fun.
article, but did not read it.
Yeah, if you don't have an A5, it's not that interesting.
A JanitorPants.
Yes. Since we talked last, I also shot a Chaz 3-gun match. I picked up a ton of targets from Range Rabbit. So for knockdown plates, I've got a dozen knockdown plates, a dozen clay holders, like little stands to pop up clay targets, 4 poppers, 4 flippers, and then actually some other guys from BX Targets. I bought a competition head-to-head flipper for them. So I've got about 30-ish react targets out back that I can shoot with the shotgun or the PCC or that kind of thing. That's been a lot of fun, especially with the kids or the wife or just buddies that aren't much into shooting. Had a few people out, and getting to be able to bust clays, knock over steel, make things fall and throw. That's a lot more fun than shooting paper, I think. And they seem to really enjoy it. So I think I may have my wife talked into an R-Pal now. She doesn't have a pal or an R-Pal, but after she's playing with this, she's going, this is actually a lot of fun. Other than that, I also went out to Saskatoon, shot the Prairie Fire Classic with Adriel, a bunch of guys from Chaz, met a bunch of people. Styrak from the Stub was there shooting, one of the moderators, if you don't know who that is. It was a great time. I had a blast and earned myself the nickname Trainwreck in the process. So it was awesome. It was really good.
Right on. Trainwreck. Moving on. Hey, Crazy, what were you up to?
Well, I went to Europe. So I've spent the last 2 weeks in France and Belgium, touring World War I and World War II battle sites, and I was at Dieppe for the 75th anniversary of the Dieppe raid, because my father's regiment was very heavily involved, and they all got slaughtered on the beach in Puy. So we were there for the commemoration of that. And
Is your dad okay though?
My dad, he wasn't really around for that to happen,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's
Good to
not
hear.
that
I
old.
was worried for a minute there.
Kind of sounded like your dad got slaughtered in Dieppe.
Yes, back in 1942, my dad got slaughtered in Dieppe. No, but yeah, the Royal Regiment of Canada got like fucked on the beach in Puy in 1942. So they had this like monument there talking about how on this day in 1942, lots of people died because the British are stupid. Yeah. So before that, I got to shoot my revolver, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and it's more accurate than the Ruger I had, so I'm really happy about that. And one of the things I really remember from the trip was Les Invalides in Paris, which was a veterans hospital originally, and now it's being turned into the military museum, and it's probably the largest collection of pre-1900 firearms I have ever seen.
1900?
Pre-1900. So a bunch of muskets, matchlocks, flintlocks, swords, armor. Their collection post-1900 is kind of shitty, but they have like a whole bunch from like Napoleon and the French Revolution and a whole bunch of like random sporting arms from before then. I actually have pictures here, if you don't mind me sharing.
Not at all.
Okay, let me screen share, screen 2. So here's some random suit of armor, maces, crossbow, some muskets.
Whoa, hold up. Was that crossbow one-handed? Because that's a prohibited weapon.
I think it actually might have been, and that might have been why I took the picture. They did have several one-handed crossbows there.
Illegal.
There's a 3-barreled fucking flintlock thing. This revolving action something or other.
Nice.
I think this was like one of the king's suits of armor or some shit. I don't remember. A bunch of like really old fucking swords from the medieval era. A giant fucking cannon.
That's a mortar.
Swords, suits of armor. Like they had shitloads of guns and armor and stuff in like a bunch of rooms. There's an organ gun, more armor. This ornate thing.
That was just that common.
This was a cannon. This was a highly decorated cannon. This was sword guns.
I want a sword gun.
There's a punt gun, a couple of fucking punt guns there.
Oh, dude, those are so cool.
I know. And, like, these pictures are, like, not even a fraction of the collection they had. Like, I took no photos in the, like, Napoleon era stuff. This is all, like, the old crazy shit. So here's a bunch of other random, like, wheel lock, matchlock fucking pistols. This is an 8-shot matchlock gun at the bottom here that I just found really interesting.
Oh, so you have multiple locks and you just stuff the barrel multiple times?
Yeah, that's what it looks like there, yeah. Swords, just 8 fucking ridiculous shot cannon. This was some famous sword of some dude. This looked funny. These little tiny-ass little fucking pistols, these were so tiny. This looked weird. That looked weird. There's another 3-barrel gun. This was in, they had a hall that was like a Japanese suits of armor that was really dimly lit.
Did you totally go weeaboo on them?
Well, it was interesting to see them because, like, you don't expect that in France. Like, there's this bunch of old shit here. Then this was, yeah. Then there was Chinese stuff, too, in the next room over, like here. Some muskets, some swords, armor and stuff. Here's a bunch of, like, mini cannons. Gold cannon. Medals from something. Here's what I mean. Like, they had dioramas like this for the Napoleon era stuff with tons of guns. Tons and tons and tons of them. Like, I'm astounded they have so many of them. This was obviously some guy who had a really, really bad day.
Is it really a diorama if it's not made out of a shoebox?
I don't know what this was. Here's the picture of the courtyard around it. And, like, basically every door you see is another part of the museum. Like, this place is huge. Here we're getting into, like, World War I era. Some weird, like, prototype semis and shit.
Oh.
Maxims. This was like kind of like their Algerian and Moroccan soldiers. Some of these photos are blurry as fuck. This was a Japanese imperial soldier from World War I era. This was interesting. It was a French gun with a Shawshat magazine.
That's Lavelle with a Shawshat magazine.
Yeah, and I'd never heard of that before, so it was really interesting to look at.
Ian from Forgotten Weapons did a small write-up about somebody asking him about those.
Here's some the trench gun, like to shoot them over the trenches and stuff.
Yeah,
it's hard to see with the reflections. There's a Luger with a drum mag.
Nice.
Another artillery Luger. I took a couple of photos here because I couldn't focus. This was, I think, an MP18.
Yep.
Shaoshat.
Shot.
This was a Mauser anti-tank rifle, model 1918.
Tiga Bear.
Yep. Here are some officer swords. This was interesting. The text copies of Mein Kampf, and I've never seen one before. I don't remember what this was. That's what that was. I think I got another angle at it there.
Know what?
What's the
Ian
big
from
jump
Forgotten
in?
Weapons. That's a machine gun that you just showed in the last picture in the top. That one, he just got one of those on an auction in the US.
I have no idea what this thing is at all.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention. This, I think, was a Bren or something like that. Here's an MP40. This massive, whatever this was, off of a tank or something. I took this picture of like some Jewish identification. Here's an MG34, a PPSH. I tried taking a picture of this SVT to find out what year it was, and I cannot tell. MP40, this tank thing. This was a Winchester 1907, I think it was. I just found it really out of place here. Some fuck huge gun of some kind. Some other guns and shit. Some things. There's a Russian PPSH there. We get into the American stuff. There's a big thing of American guns on the wall. The mortar. Walther PPK. It was on a diorama of a German police officer from France during the war. Liberator. And a well rod.
Wait, go back. I want to see that.
Liberator?
Yeah. Nice. Pot metal.
Yep. And the well rod. It's another one you don't see very often. Sten Mark 1 and Mark 2. Some cap badges. I took this because where's the Royal Regiment? Here's the Royal Regiment, which was my dad's regiment. Some more stuff. Some fucking big artillery piece. An FG-42. Some mines. G-41 or G-43, one of those two. I think it's a 41. Fucking 1918. Or 1919, sorry. Then some Panzer Schreck and a bazooka. An M2 and a mortar. This motorcycle that folded into a fucking pod.
What?
Little baby Browning that was there for some reason. PPS 43. Fucking PTRS 41.
We have a couple of those in Canada.
Yeah, I've seen them for sale. A STG 44 and an MP 40. G41 or G43, sorry, scoped. And a takedown something else here. Like the takedown Mauser, it looks like here.
That's like a Mauser.
Yeah. Very interesting though with the takedown there. There's another shot of the STG. This thing that looks like it's from Star Wars.
That's a turret from an aircraft.
This turned out blurry as fuck. There's a better angle on it. It's I think a MAS 36 with a weird synthetic stock that I not commonly seen. This was a Japanese soldier. They had a Japanese machine gun here, Type 99, a Nambu pistol, and a sake set.
You're so fucking weird.
Flamethrower. This is a U.S. flamethrower. I think that's a U.S. soldier there. Some other kind of fucking machine gun. And here's the church at Les Invalides, because they have a church there because it was really a veterans hospital. And behind this church is Napoleon's tomb. And if I can... Where the fuck is the picture of it? That is gold-plated on the roof there. His tomb has a gold-plated roof.
Of course it does.
Like, some of the things in Paris are opulent to the point of being disgusting. They have a palace. The Palace of Versailles has gold-plated roofs around the whole fucking perimeter and gold-plated fences. It's just disgusting. But, yeah, there's...
People should rise up. Do something about that.
Yeah, there's my pictures from Les Invalides, and, like, that doesn't even do it justice. There's so many more fucking guns to see there. It's crazy. Like, that's pretty much the highlights of the World War I and World War II stuff. They really don't have much of that. But, like, Napoleon era, French Revolution era, and, like, pre-1900 sporting guns, like, they got rooms and rooms and rooms full of them. It's crazy.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Craig. Now, I went shooting today. for the first time in forever. And I did not blow myself up. The SIG performed adequately. I am not a semi-auto handgun guy. I think I have come to the conclusion that I'm definitely more of a revolver guy. But this guy does exactly what it's supposed to. Bang, bang, bangs 10 times in a row with our needle mags. And it puts it where I hold, and since I'm pretty bad with the striker fire triggers, at least they were mostly on paper. You definitely can tell the difference between 115 grain and 124 grain 9mm. But hopefully,
Did you try some 147s?
I did not have
Yeah, get the 147s.
Why are they a lot of fun?
They don't
Better.
kick as much.
What?
Seems backwards, but it's true.
That seems counterintuitive. I also tried the lever action 44, and it has the exact same issues that the 357 lever action that I used to own has, which is completely fucked point of impact with the pistol rounds that I was using. I attribute that to the fact that it's pistol rounds that I'm running through a rifle-linked barrel, and that does weird things.
What make was it?
It's a Browning.
Are they hand loads?
They are no, they're not hand loads. Totally
Okay.
not hand loads. Totally.
So when are you gonna sell it to me?
It's up on CGN already.
Oh fuck.
If you're gonna buy it, you can go look for it. It's right there.
Yeah.
And I also dipped my toes into the bolt action realm for the first time in a couple of years, using this monstrosity. The Remington 700 SPS varmint model with the heavy barrel in 308. This thing is 11 pounds. So
Do you have any lower rings?
Hmm?
Do you have any lower rings?
I can't. Check this out.
Oh, the fucking bolt.
Yep.
Mhm.
There is space, but if I have any lower rings, then I might not hit the bolt, but then I can't really grab the bolt.
Get a Dremel and shave some material off the scope ring.
No, just do it off the bolt. Fuck that.
I was considering actually getting the bolt handle replaced on this until I found out that there is a much better rifle than this with all the upgrades that I plan on doing to this rifle anyways, up on the E right now. So if anybody wants to buy this rifle, it's up on CanadaGuns and in CGN. $750 shipped or best offer. So
With the
I'll
scope?
give you 2 packs of darts for it.
packs of darts, no packs of darts. You know why? Because this rifle shoots very well. It started out with this. That was my sighting group. Then I moved the scope over, so the scope works. And then I took some cold bore shots, and look at that. Ignore this little guy. That little guy doesn't matter. But according to my micrometer, this group is exactly 0.99 of an inch. So this rifle is sub-MOA with Austrian surplus ammunition. So, folks, this is a very good rifle. I am not an amazing shooter by any stretch of the word. I am not Pixis. So if you want a very good rifle, a heavy barrel, 308, left-handed, wrong-handed, southpaw, however you want to call it, hit me up on Reddit or CGM.
Yeah, but like you didn't even ask what kind of darts they were offering. Maybe they're your brand.
I only suck on little phallic objects. So no dice with the darts.
Well, what if you found a bunch of dick darts?
Then send them this way, buddy.
Does that 750 include the scope?
No.
Damn it.
Nope. No, it does not include the scope, but I'm open to offers. So if they are willing, then yeah, sure.
3 packs of darts?
No. Other than that, what else do we have on the talk show for today? Oh yeah, the RCMP is scanning us, guys. Did you guys see that the
They might be
Almost
RCMP
3 years.
is looking for somebody to be on the lookout on the interwebs for any crimes on forums and internet places? Yes, the RCMP is looking to hire somebody to constantly be on the lookout for any sort of criminal activity and any other public safety concerns, which brings me to a perfect segue. A few weeks ago, some fella posted on CanadaGuns asking how to keep his roommates from finding out he was applying to a firearms license. Now, the majority of the answers were along the lines of, "Tell him to fuck off, is your mail," which is correct. But then somebody did a little digging.
A little somebody.
A little somebody. And this little somebody commented on the thread. And the gist of it was, this user was part of a pro-suicide subreddit that advocates in favor of suicide. Obviously, that is of concern of anybody that owns firearms, but which I mean pretty much anybody in the subreddit. Upon further investigation, it was found that this individual had written a guide on how to acquire firearms in Canada for the purpose of committing suicide.
Well, whoever found that out should apply for that job with the RCMP.
It wasn't even that hard. It was literally the guy's like most recent big post on this subreddit. And yeah, don't do that, kids. Because if you post that kind of stuff and we find out, we will let people know.
So are you saying like they should hide it better, or
Don't kill yourself with guns. How about
Don't
that?
kill yourself with guns, or just don't kill yourself.
here we go? Thank you.
Don't kill yourself. And don't go post
If you want to kill yourself, there are apparently medically legal channels for it now, so use those.
You generally have to be terminally ill for that. So get cancer first.
Get cancer.
Get cancer, then kill yourself.
Pick up something, go into like a radiation room at the hospital.
Smoke
and
a
just
pack of darts or
pack
two.
something. There's lots of ways to do it. Fuck off. Don't do that. Don't come into CanadaGuns asking how you can hide the fact that you want to kill yourself on the RCMP.
Dick, Epps has a 12.3 prohibited M14 for sale.
Crazy's very sympathetic towards this disturbed fellow. Feel the
I'm just
sympathy.
gonna look at this. But yeah, the RCMP is gonna definitely start scanning our brainwaves. The competitions are back. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but I'm gonna bring it up again. The competitions are back. Please do the competitions. I talk like Yogi Bear. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen back to the audio because I really want to hear this. Yeah. Also, NEA is now Black Creek Laboratories.
Yes.
So all
Why?
your NEA 102s are now Black Creek 102s.
Eh.
Which, by the way, Adriel, have you gotten yours yet?
No. I asked
What?
them. They didn't send me nothing. They don't need any help selling those things.
Oh, wait, you asked for one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't buy one.
No. I said, hey, send me one that I can test for people. But no dice.
Oh, that's too bad. We already
Did
had somebody do a write-up on them on the subreddit, though. So
I know. But I
Oh,
wanted to.
what did they say?
they said that it is nice. A lot better fit and finish than they expected. I think the only issue in fit and finish that they found was, I think the buttstock rattles a little.
Fucking
Oh, no,
another buttstock.
The max. It's the max. They wibble wobble. The mag will a little too much. I
Interesting.
mean, no feed issues or anything. I think that's literally the only thing that they found. That rifle doesn't seem up to par with other platforms. You know.
Accuracy that I've seen online has been really good so far, so
Yeah.
that's really encouraging.
I've heard really good things from New Zealand as well, where they've been selling these rifles for a while.
Like the exact same rifle or the same pattern.
The
The
NEA
exact
102?
same rifle. Yeah, the NEA 102 has apparently been sold in New Zealand for a while.
Really? Huh.
That's
know
what I
that.
heard, because they were talking about, like, oh, here's a picture of someone in New Zealand with this rifle shooting random animals.
I've heard the
Good.
same thing. Yeah.
Fuck those animals.
Oh, speaking about fucking stupid animals, I was hiking on Calgary, around Calgary.
I'm sorry, I just found a Velvet M78 for $12,000.
Bargain.
12,000.
12,000.
Is it dipped in gold and the secretions of a virgin?
No.
This is not FDE. Okay, this forend is supposed to be FDE. Look at this.
That's not FDE.
That's FDE here. This is like some fucking pale ass green going on here. There's FDE. There's this pale ass green.
Oh, she actually did put that Tasco's cup.
Oh yeah, look at that. Bam. Should I compete with it too? Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Fixed 4. That's a quality optic right there, boys.
There's less to fiddle with.
Yeah. Nothing to fuck with. Just put the crosshairs on and pull the trigger.
Why don't you, oh wait, is that your loaner rifle?
Well, this is the backup one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that you put together the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, well, how come you have a quad rail, like you cover it up and you don't have any accessories on it?
I actually have a Chinese non-quad rail coming for this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. By the way, unless you're an operator, quad rails are dumb. But that's just
I know.
my opinion.
I agree.
Janitor, you like quad rails, right?
Depends on the application. On my 3-gun rifle, I took it off. On that 7.5, I took it off. I got a Chinese quad or forend for that, and it fits. It's tight. It's level, but the Picatinny rail is off by 1 slot, which is really annoying.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, this is a Daniel Defense, and it's got a crack right there too.
What?
Oh, no. So what I mean, I can show you here.
We know your code.
Do you?
It's beep, 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 beep.
Oh man, you got it.
Oh, I like
So
this.
right here, this spacing, you can't bridge it. Like with most every other rail I've ever had, you could put, say you had a big optic like my RX-34 for my Trigicon, you could have the back point mount here and the front point mount here. But here, if you try to do that with something fixed, you end up in the slot here, but in the high point on this side.
Oh.
So thanks a lot, True North Arms. But
Should have ordered it
whatever.
direct from China.
Well, I should have, but it's surprisingly hard to find a 7.5-inch rail in Canada right now. So I bought it to have it, and I mean it'll work good. I wasn't really planning on keeping the Trigicon on here anyways. I'll probably just run this gun with iron sights, but still mildly annoying.
Oh, what happened to that massive? Oh, is that the quad rail that you had on before? The big fucking.
Yeah, that was a 9-inch, and I was just the way it stuck. I was kind of afraid of shooting my finger off accidentally.
Oh. Yeah.
So
I really like the look of that though.
I did too, but I like my fingers too.
Those are nice fingers.
Fingers are overrated.
All you need is your dick. Jill, you like your scope there, Adriel?
Fingers are overrated.
Oh, I love that scope on there.
Do it, Zach. Do it.
I've shot deer with that rifle, so I got no problem using it for 3-gun.
You shot deer with your AR?
No, with that 4X scope. That
Oh.
this Tasco.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is taking deer.
I was about to gain a whole new level of respect for you, just admitting that.
Yeah, you know, the 223 isn't very strong, but you just keep hammering them and they'll drop eventually.
Well, you know, with the 30-round mag, it works out, right?
Yeah. Or the 40s,
No.
you know.
See, that's why you go and you buy yourself a couple 40 rounders in the States, and then you got the firepower.
And then you shoot that those FMJs that tumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to the new RCMP hire that's watching, that was sarcasm.
How many people do we have
Oh, you know
watching?
what we're gonna
One
do?
more than usual?
You know what we're going to do? We are going to include the new RCMP guy on every single one of our chats. Every time we introduce ourselves, we're gonna go here, hi this, and we'd like to also introduce the RCMP guy watching.
Yeah.
He's an honorary member of the CanadaGuns family. He's got to. I mean, what else? What else are they gonna watch? They're gonna watch CGN, Gun Owners of Canada, and Reddit.
They're gonna have their hands busy with CGN.
Oh yeah.
Well, they've already CGN's already been under like thing. Like they've already been monitoring it for years.
Yeah.
We'll need to introduce a 3D printing section too, because that was an optional skill. But I know there's some 3D printing people on this sub, so.
Just finished
Oh,
3D printing this little guy here.
You see
Just finished 3D printing my
this gun
deadliest.
is like this gun here is like 45% plastic, so I can 3D print the whole thing, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's see
How do we
get
3D print some knowledge?
Well, I mean, you know, with a little bit of police watching, I won't have to get like a fancy alarm system or anything, so they'll always be watching my house.
Oh, that's good.
So, you know, we can just keep talking about this.
Just set up some open IP cameras and it's totally fine.
Yep. Now is. Oh right, we haven't done a top post in a while. Let's talk about those because looks like the subreddit has been very busy with shit posting lately. Where are you, screen share? There I am. There you are. And present to everyone. So, as is really not that surprising, for the past month, this is the top post. Drop the gun. It's a SIG. Okay, put it down slowly. A lot of that. Then we have a 4-year-old article.
How did this come up? Because this is like old news.
Because people don't fucking read it.
I don't know. I actually used this same article for my final paper in university on Canada and firearms.
I'm pretty sure I used that same article in university in first year, like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Then we have the all that bullshit about the people getting pissy about a gun ad in a newspaper out in Hamilton. That was fun. Advocate wants government firearms advisory committee members to take gun safety course. Their response is right below it. Insensitive, inappropriate to require firearms committee members work with firearms.
To learn about them.
If you feel like just ruining your afternoon after watching this awesome show, go ahead and read that article. Not a bad thing on Caliber Mac. I love those guys. But just the bullshit that the public safety minister said was delicious. Terrible. Public service announcement. There's a serial downvoter. I am of the opinion that talking about them gives them attention and encouragement. So
Who's a serial downvoter?
Hello.
yeah, apparently everybody gets a -1 as soon as they post something.
Oh, I thought you guys had already flagged who it was going to be.
No.
Oh, it was me.
The only thing
It was me all along.
No. The only thing I had to say about it was Normie's gonna read.
Yep.
That's what
Just upvote everything.
Yep, I'll vote everything. Then Gun Gear posting. This meme has been cropping up lately in weekend.
I hate that meme so much.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Some people have to because I see it everywhere right now.
I upvoted it. See right there. It's upvoted. It's good. I love it. The more the better. Also, don't leave garbage in Crownland because then we get our fun places shut down. People. I usually, when I go shooting in Crownland, bring 2 or 3 garbage bags, and I always haul out 2 or 3 garbage bags full of garbage because there's way more left over after that too. This guy is on a roll. 8 days ago, he got himself a semi-auto garbage rod, a tiny little garbage rod, and a hand garbage rod. A lot of garbage, but you know what? It's cheap stuff, and it gets you in the sport. So
The Scorpion is not cheap in the slightest.
Isn't it like 700?
It's like $700, and then it's in 32 ACP, which is not cheap ammo either.
Oh boy.
It depends if you built it before they got turned into full auto machine guns. Then we have True North Arms because the devil a janitor.
I actually really like that post. I've been thinking about that for a while.
It's just torturing you.
It is.
Stay up at night thinking about it.
Well, I feel like they missed, like it should be one pant leg around the magazine and one around the buttstock.
Yeah, then
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
I was about to say that too.
That's clearly where that is. Apparently, these are showing up in Canada now. So, yay to whoever spent an absurd amount of money for a 5-round pistol caliber carbine that's restricted. You know what? Those guns look like a shitload of fun, and it was really good in Battlefield 4. So, somebody's got a new job at a gun shop. That was fun. And this one was a good one too. A girl. Did you guys see?
It's
a
his
girl.
sister. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, it could still be his girlfriend, you know.
No, his sister was in the other picture.
Oh, okay.
Well,
The usual expected creepiness was there. Good job, guys.
You're welcome.
Well done, everyone.
I may not have creeped the posts, but you know.
And then TV press pass with an actual one. I don't know if that's a milled one or one that he got like actually built. I think that's one that was a real one, right? Or not?
I don't know. Check the comments section. Maybe he said something.
I don't wanna.
Clob.
This thing does have a shoulder thing that goes up.
I think GoldenEye is one of the main reasons I want one of these guns because it is the Clob.
Also, somebody got a garbage rod for $190. Good for them. Oh, look, it's me! And a shitty fucking shotgun. I fucking love this. I saw that you linked that, by the way, on your fucking page, Adriel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did that get any attention other than me saying, man, that's a really awful paint job? I wonder what kind of person does that. Well, other than that, do we have anything else for this back? Oh, summer wrap up. How was your summer?
All the shooting all the time.
All the shooting. Anything you didn't get to do that you wanted to do?
No, I'm like, I don't know why my wife puts up with me because I shot not every weekend this summer, but it might as well have been every weekend this summer. It seemed like every weekend there was something to do. I either had to be out at the range or out at a match or another match or training or something with the Slamfire guys. So I did so much shooting this year.
Well, you know what? As long as you take care of her in other ways. As long as you
flowers?
fulfill your end
flowers?
of the deal. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I'm talking about. Also, Elixir, when was the last time you went shooting?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I remember you posted a picture of you shooting your big-ass rifle like maybe 2 months ago.
That's probably when.
How about you, Jenner? Anything you didn't do this summer that you wanted to do?
Oh, much like Adriel, feels like I'm shooting every single weekend. There's a couple matches. One match I wanted to go to in Grand Prairie, and my wife actually said, no flipping way. You've been gone every single weekend. So, yeah, no, I had a good summer. I haven't fully figured out my total round count of everything, but I know I have over 5,000 rounds and 9mm for my pistol alone. So, it's awesome.
What's the life expectancy of a pistol barrel?
Lots.
Oh, hundreds of thousands.
Right, because it's not a high-pressure round or anything like that.
Yeah.
Especially nobody can. You're not printing clover leaves, right?
No.
Yeah, and if you shoot lead bullets with them, then it'll last even longer because there's no wear. There's wear when you clean
Just leading, a lot of leading.
Yeah.
Nah, not if you do it right.
How do you do it right, Cameron?
I use powder coating, and I don't push them too fast. Mainly, you just need to make sure your alloy's hard enough and you've got some kind of lube.
Hey, Gracie, anything you didn't do this summer that you wanted to do?
Get a job.
Hey, you're still working, though.
Yeah, I am still working, but not in the kind of job I want to be working in. Other than that...
Welcome to the millennial dilemma.
Yeah, I just need to stop eating all this avocado bread everywhere here, you know?
Avocado toast, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you know, I'll just be able to afford a house in, 120 years if I stop eating all this avocado toast. But no, pretty much I did mostly what I wanted to do in the summer. Actually, I didn't get to go shooting. No, I did get to go shooting as much as I wanted. Kinda. I still haven't tested my Mauser yet, actually. I wanted to go and actually bother to put this sight on that Mauser, and I still haven't bothered to do that yet, so that's about the only thing.
You know where there's jobs and shooting?
Where?
Berta.
Okay.
There isn't jobs here. What are you talking about?
Lots of jobs here.
Well, last time I tried looking for jobs in Berta, there weren't any, so...
Look harder.
It's kind of hard to look for jobs in a province you're not located in when you can't afford to pay your own relocation.
Look harder and move. That's what everyone in the Maritimes did.
Yeah, but they got jobs on the oil sands where they'll pay for your relocation and shit.
That's fine.
Well, you can go hang out with Platelat.
Nah.
He doesn't do oil field, though.
Well, he's up there, though.
Oh, that's true.
Just 1 second. I'm going to add someone to the show here.
Oh, okay. I got to do everything I wanted. I think I bought and I sold lots of guns, and I got to try lots of things. And I got into reloading 44 Magnum, which was something that's a lot of fun. And I coded 2 different guns, which is back to the old school, the Kroger shenanigans of posting atrocious paint jobs and people going, I am both sickened and amused.
How is the old puke sick doing?
Oh, I shot it for the first time today. Fucking perfect, man. I'm considering getting it threaded for chokes just so that I can use it on 3-gun.
You don't. It's just a 2.5 inch or 2 3/4 inch chamber.
Yeah. Oh no, it's got a 3-inch chamber.
What's a pistol grip?
It's got a stock grip.
I mean, it'll be okay, but.
Well, I mean, have you fucking seen the thing? It's a fucking meme gun. It's there for get laughs.
No, yeah, I'm just saying that pistol grip is going to get in the way of loading quickly.
Oh. I don't want to build another gun. You have any idea how much time I spent building that one? That was supposed to be the last shotgun I built.
You know that's not true.
I know that's not true.
You know in your heart there's going to be more.
I mean, if I could fuck up a Versamax like I fucked up that Wingmaster. Oh, the Jimmy.
Oh, stop talking.
The Jimmy.
Cleveland has been bugging me steady to fuck up my Versamax. He wants to.
Do
so
it.
bad. No.
There
Do
he is.
it. Hey, is that Clyde?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? We can't hear
He's
you,
in the
buddy.
YouTube chat.
No audio.
No audio.
I've actually got some of his what's that stuff that cleans corrosive ammo. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a test with a bunch of nails.
It's just bottled piss.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got weird looking piss. Look at this. Look at this. Very
Oh,
weird.
dude, you really got to stop drinking Monster.
Anyways, no. So I'm gonna do the nail test where you get nails and you hit the primer on them with a bunch of nasty SKS ammo from the 60s, and I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try a little bit of this on there. Try a little bit of oil. Yeah, I'll try a bunch of different stuff and just see what rusts.
You should actually try urine. Come on.
I could. I could.
I'll fill up this bottle for you if you want.
Mail it
You
to
know
me.
you gotta complete the mean circle. You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it.
But then if you're scientific, you're going to have to try different brands. Yes. Just sounds like a lot of work.
Well, you can get deer piss, moose piss.
Coyote piss.
Yeah, coyote piss. There you go.
Or dog piss. So then you have to get your dog to pee on the gun.
Or
I think the
Tyrannosaurus
real one to test is human piss, because that, and your barrel's hot and you need to clean it, and you just like whiz down the barrel. But be careful, do not catch your foreskin in the bolt.
What if you don't have foreskin?
Don't catch your dick in the bolt then.
Hey, that's a valid question, man. Some of us just ain't stiff, you know.
Yeah, just watch your clearance, because should that bolt come forward under pressure,
Just picture it. Just picture it. Oh.
Well, it'll be grand dick instead of grand thumb. So.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a video of somebody doing that, sticking their dick in a grand.
Oh boy.
Wait. You're muted, so I don't know if you can hear us.
Oh, it's working.
There we go.
There we
Found.
go.
Can he hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, I forgot my laptop microphone doesn't work.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I mean, I'm gonna, oh, god damn it. I knew it was gonna come up.
I know what I'm clicking on. I'm clicking on it anyways. Yep.
Do it.
Oh,
Do
wait. I was thinking it was going to be the SKS one.
It. No, I told you somebody did it to a grand. Okay.
Risk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Alcohol Hellispar from CanadaGuns. Also, Christopher Ballistics. Owner? Co-founder?
Co-owner? There's three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Long time no see.
Yeah, I moved, bought a house. This is the basement.
Yeah. Nice water heater.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I think you posted that bench, didn't you?
I did.
How's it holding up?
It holds me up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, works good.
What's new with you? You got lots of shit going on, right?
Oh, yeah, we started a whole new website.
Right. Wait, which one was it?
Magdump.
Oh, the ammo one.
So that's for selling stuff we don't make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Magdump.ca.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are we going to get sponsored by Magdump?
Maybe.
Oh, can I have free shit?
Can I have free shit?
Wait, no. Can I have free hats?
I'll mail you some shit. Literally. In a box.
He was going to mail me some piss, so this would be right on topic for this show.
Well,
Okay.
I just finished off the bottle, so.
Yes.
It's ready to roll.
I will chill you so hard.
I just want a free hat, so that'll be great.
We don't even have
Should have come to the 3-gun match. I got 5 hats. It's like Team Fortress 2 out there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got three hats, and I didn't want any.
Give them to me. I love hats.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hornady hats, Loophole hats, Daniel Defense hats. Awesome.
Sounds off the fucking chain, man.
Do you have Lapua hats?
No, I do not.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look, he's operating.
Yeah.
Operationally.
Put a new handguard on.
God damn it, Janner.
Whoa, what's going on there? What kind of handguard's that?
This is one we had manufactured for us to our spec and brought it into the country, and we sold out of them in 3 days. So it's an M-Lock free float handguard.
Huh.
Yeah, they start at
Very
7.
airy.
Oh, yeah. Nice and light.
How close is the handguard to the barrel?
I don't know, 1/4 inch.
Is that like the usual one? Because it just, I must just be the light. It looks like it's really thin.
It's fairly slim.
That's the style these days. Like if you look at the BCM KMR, which is another thin handguard, but it's $300.
Yeah, this is 60.
Yeah, that's more reasonable.
Yeah.
Janitor, you just dropped some goodies on the IRC right now.
Oh, you know it.
Don't click on those, by the way, unless oh, that is so terrible. But hey, tell us real quick, Alkali, did you do everything you wanted to do this summer? And you didn't. What did you not do?
Nope, haven't done everything yet. I want to take this 3-gunning, but haven't had a chance to do that. So,
You should pick that.
You have to
Are you
come
gonna
out
go
in
the next
September
match?
then.
when's the next match?
Second weekend in September. 7th? 9th. 9th.
Oh, that's my bachelor party.
Yeah, maybe I will.
You should go and super chill. Just go be like, oh yeah, wear this big ass fucking shirt that says Spectableistics.
You should
Well, I'm
actually sell shit at the match. So, like in IPSC and a lot of other different matches, they sell shit at the matches. People will set up a table. You should bring a bunch of your breaks out or something like that. I bet you there's going to be a bunch of people with flash hiders or whatever. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
fucking
actually,
sell right at the match.
I
I'll
bought
bring-
steel targets in Saskatoon. Didn't even think twice about it.
Huh. Yeah, let's throw all the inventory in my truck. You know, do my own
Yeah.
gun show.
Yeah.
Do
Like
it.
at the IPSC match I was at in Bonnyville, there were 3 people who brought out like trailers that had all their inventory inside, and they're selling at the match. They're selling like holsters, magazines, springs, like a bunch of shit that IPSC shooters would want. And I was a bit surprised at that Saskatoon match because I thought I would see the same thing, more people selling, but there was
It's
the
BX,
target
yeah.
guys, and that's it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that.
Look at that! I got you a new business opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this because it happened in the show. Then I'm gonna say I helped.
Okay. It's a 0% commission, so.
Fuck!
Can I get royalties?
Can I get a hat?
But if you shill it real hard, he'll increase it by 100%.
Yeah.
Oh man! Now tell us before we go, Alkali, what do you got coming up the pipe? Can you give us any previews, any hints?
I've got 40,000 rounds of ammo in the mail right now. A lot of it's rimfire,
Oh,
but
Is
mostly,
that for the store?
mostly just increasing our inventory. Might have a linear comp coming out soon, and we have something in the works for the 1022, which kind of gets around, the Queen's Cowboys restriction they put in legally.
Ooh, are you gonna step on Blask's turf a little?
No, it's not a receiver. It's a bolt-on part that allows you to use a different type of mag.
Oh, that would shit on them so hard. I would be so happy.
Yep, and it's totally legal.
Oh, dude, if you did that, okay. Let's talk after this in the after show.
Yeah, so that's
Folks, is there anything else that you'd like to talk about before we go?
send me hats.
Any hats? Going once, going twice. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being on the show tonight. I've been the host, the Grover. We will be back with more in 2 weeks. Sorry about the delay or the no-show last week. I was at work, and fuck you guys. So I will see you guys later. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Later.
everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for watching, and good night.